All right, Treagles, what's happening? So it's here, it's now, it's game day. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, fucking in the ball! Yeah! Oh my God! What a goal! Yeah! Charlie Adams went down injured, and that was about the most excitement we had. Well, actually, our fans were trolling our medical staff. This game is not entertaining at all. You want to hear a joke? Englishman, Irishman, Scottishman. 10 minutes into the second half, we've had our first shot on target. All right, Treagles, what's happening? Get them passports ready. It's here, it's now, it's game day. We're away for this one. We're off to the Racecourse Ground. It's Wrexham v Barnet. So if being relegated last season wasn't a punishment on its own, I've got to go back to Wales. I honestly thought I'd see the back of that place when we played Newport County last year, but no, I'm off to the land of the sheep yet again. But that's enough of chatting bollocks. Let's get into the football news. So Wrexham finished 10th last season, played 46, they won 17, they drew 19 and they lost 10, scoring 49 times, conceding 39 times, giving them a goal difference of +10, and they ended on 70 points. They currently sit 4th at the moment, and the last 5 games have been 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. And they're yet to lose at home this season. Who's the manager in charge of the sheep? Sam Ricketts is, and he has been since the 2nd of May 2018. Number 9, Mike Tallum, who leads the way with most goals with 5 in 13 games. Number 7, Luke Summerfield, who leads the way with most assists with 7 in 13. The last meeting between us two was back in 2015. Wrexham picking up a 1-0 win. So, let's get to the ground. Let's get some team news in. Let's pray for 3 points or even a point. And then let's get the fuck out of town. Fuck you, Wrexham. You sound like where I shit from. St. George slayed the dragon, and now Mr. Bumble's gonna sting Rex. Fucking state of both of these. Just piss off to the Welsh Premier League. It'll be the only time you ever get into the Premier League. Come on, Barnet! Barnet lineup was in today, and we're going with a different formation due to our hand being false regarding all his injuries. We're going with a 4-5-1. Mark Cousins in between the sticks. Shea Alexander's your right back. David Satondra's your left back. Your 2 centre-halves of Craig Robson and Zach Jules. In the middle today, we've got a flat 5 of Mason Clark on the right wing, Dan Sparks on the left wing. Your 3 centre mids of Charlie Adams, Wesley Fonguk and Jack Taylor. And up front, on his own, Jack Barham. And this is Wrexham starting 11. Clubs are now starting to listen to me. They're up in their game regarding their graphics of their starting 11 just instead of tweeting the team out. 15 minutes in, it's 0-0, but we've just had a massive let-off there. Wrexham player missed a 1-on-1. Other than that, nothing has happened in this game. A Wrexham player went down injured, Charlie Adams went down injured, and that was about the most excitement we had. Both teams were trolling each other. Well, actually, our fans were trolling our own medical staff. No change there. Just gone 25, still 0-0 here. Neither team's had a shot on target. Another let-off by us again. A simple cross that comes in. Cousins, he drops the ball. Satontra had to clear. Couple of corners from Wrexham. Nothing that we can't deal with, really. Number 10 for them likes to throw himself on the floor, always looking for that free kick. Wrexham are playing some nice football. They're passing it back, but every time they try and break through, we break it down, and all we're doing is a long ball. And Barham up front on his own is all he's going to do is do doggies for the game, and he's going to get knackered. There's no real outlet for us at the moment other than that, and it just keeps coming back at us. About 10 to the half, still 0-0 here. This game is not entertaining at all. You want to hear a joke? Englishman, Irishman, Scottishman. Actually, I'm going to stop that there. I don't want the Peter to be gay to get in touch. About 5 to the half, still 0-0. I think the biggest cheer that we've done all this half, apart from trolling our own physio when Adams went down, was when we managed to get 2 corners on the bounce. Biggest cheer of the day so far for us. About 2 minutes to half time, it's Wrexham 1, it's Barnet 0. We're playing in offside, trying to hold our line. As they played the ball through, someone's ran through who wasn't offside. Not quick enough, slotted it into the corner, 1-0. First shot on target. Half time here at the Racecourse Ground, it's Wrexham 1, it's Barnet 0. 1-0. What more can I say? It's not been an entertaining half. There's not much from us, but what do you expect when we literally have the bare bones out there? Wrexham have played the better football. They get the ball down, they pass it around, and we got lucky a few times, a few let-offs, and to be honest with you, that goal was coming. The only thing we've had to cheer about was getting 2 corners on the bounce and then taking the piss out of our own medical staff. That is honestly just taking the piss right there. We are frustrating them because we've got 5 in midfield, and then we just knock it up front, and Jack Barham's not a holding player, you know, he's one that will run everything down where it's difficult for us. I really don't see what we can bring in the second half. We are where we are exactly a year ago. The only difference is we're a league below. The lads out there are trying, they're really trying their bollocks off, but they're going to burn themselves out, and that's what happened to us last season. If we don't get recruitments in, we are going to be fucked even more. Second half's about to start. Come on, Barnet. 10 minutes into the second half, still losing 1-0, but we've had our first shot on target. Von Guk had a shot within like the first minute of the second half. Keeper done well, and then Wrexham had another chance and should have scored. So yeah, 20 to go, still losing 1-0. We've played a lot better in this second half. We've attacked them a lot more. I'd say we've been the better side the last 10-15, definitely going at them. Problem is, when you're playing one up front, it's very limited options, and that's where we're lacking. It's always that final third, even when we've got 2 up front, and we've got 1 today. Into the last 10, still 1-0 to Wrexham. It's pretty much been the same by both sides. Number 9 for Wrexham, come on, and he's been a handful. He's really been hard to deal with. We're not out of this game. The amount of chances that Wrexham have had, and we've rid our luck, we are not out of it. We can still grab something out of this. Into the 90th, they just added on 4 minutes. We've been piling on the pressure for the last 10-15. Sparks has been whipping in some lovely balls, but no one's ever at that back post. Neither keeper's really been worked that much. Wrexham have had the better the chances, but their finishing has just let them down today. So the game finished, Wrexham 1, Barnet 0. Can't really fault the boys. They are trying their hardest. They worked their bollocks off for 90 minutes. First half, Wrexham played it on the floor, knocked it around us. Quite lucky to only go in at half-time, 1-0 down. And that's pretty much how the first half went. I'm not going to lie, there was hardly anything going. Second half, we've actually upped it. We looked the better sides, and it's the same old. They took a chance, we didn't. We lacked so much firepower. We lacked so much bodies. We had 4 players on the bench. I can't fault their effort, because they literally are running themselves into the ground. The problem we face is we are exactly where we was a year ago. Difference is we are a league below now, and the players we've got, with no disrespect to them, they're not as good as the players we had last season, and we still was relegated. Should we have had a draw? It's difficult. We didn't have our first shot on target until the second half. This is why this league is so open. They only beat us 1-0. We did frustrate them at times. They hardly broke us down at the best of times. We did ride our luck. Both keepers weren't exactly worked, was they? And that's why with this league, anyone could beat anyone. The second we do get players fit, if they hit the ground running, we might be able to put a push on. But right now, if we get any more injuries, we are literally scraping the barrel of players. We're sending more players out on loan than we are trying to keep them to even just fill a bench. First half, Wrexham were the better team. Second half, we definitely upped it and gave them a game. But to be honest with you, that game could have gone on for another half hour. We still weren't scoring. Jack Barham up front on his own was just doing doggies for 90 minutes. We had no one up there to hold the ball with him. If you haven't already read it, the chairman's now come out with a statement regarding everything. So go ahead and have a little read of that. But the fact that we are literally down to the bare bones, got no players available, had only 4 on the bench, and Mediolito still can't even get on the pitch in a game like that. Wow. Wow. Why are we paying this geezer a wage? So the only thing we can do is just put it behind us and go again next week. Home to Solihull Moors. So don't forget to do the usual, like, subscribe and all that lot. Keep your chin up, Shaq. It's shit at the moment, mate. I can relate. Trust me, I can. So until next time, see you later.